Howdy.
Sounds we're getting there. That was weird.
I
It
couldn't
really
hear
was.
you at all.
Oh, okay. I don't know who to go to when it says live. I don't know, because mine said live before you even noticed. So
I know.
we're off
That was
sync.
really weird. Usually I'm ahead of you, and it almost seems like you're ahead of me. And we already have 9 watching.
Hey,
Freaking who?
salute. Welcome to the show, folks. It is
Yes.
our typical Tuesday night, August 2nd, 2022. I am your co-host, Yank, along with the beautiful Gigi, also known as Gutter Girl. How are you, Gutter?
Good. How are you?
I'm not too shabby. I can't complain too much. Not that there's anybody listening anyway. Maybe you guys are.
I think they at least got one ear on it.
They do.
At least they have it's on there. Maybe they got to turn down. They can't hear a damn thing we're saying.
We're already up to 12. Wow, look at that. We're going to get our fabulous 15, our loyal 15 groupies.
And they're going to jump in immediately.
Excellent.
Right, 13 watching from what it says on YouTube.
Very cool. Very cool.
And I am going to post it right now.
Oh, yeah. Because we got to get that right up.
We will start running through the highs to everybody. Okay. Posting it. And I will pin it.
Who was first in here? Oh.
And then it shows.
Let's see. Who do we got? Fly Crew was first, looks like. Actually, I was first, but, doesn't count. So Fly Crew gets the booby prize for first in comments in the live chat tonight. Hi, Fly. How are you?
So go out and find you a booby fly. That's your prize.
Yeah, or a chest to pin it on, one of the two. And then we got Maureen. Hi, Maureen. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Always a pleasure when you're here. We got Fly again.
I gotta shut up there.
Yeah, something's ringing out there.
Oh, it's
Ring-a-dingy-dingy.
You hear it? It's my front door, and
Yes.
they're coming in.
Sounds like you have people invading you. What's up, Black Sheepdog Tony G? What's going on? Well, I always tell the truth, even when I lie. Tony Montana. Excellent movie. Then we got Bobby. Of course, Bobby's got to come on. He's got something. He's driving around. He's going to show us something. Mishka. What's up, cool chick? What are you doing?
Mishka.
We got
Riches.
Lee Sugar Britches. How you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Who's the Bobby guy? What's up, Wasp bitch? How are you, sweetheart? Good to hear from you. Thank you for coming. Wonder if I can have as much fun tonight as we did on Rick's live stream Saturday. I don't know, man. That's going to be a tough one to top.
Let me tell you, we'll start.
Well,
here we go.
Let's get through everybody. What are we doing? Oh, salute.
Salute. I'm starting here. We got her going.
The gutter is going.
Uh-oh. Now you're in for it.
Let the gutter
Fly Crew, there will be no need for foreplay.
Direct. Assume the position. What else we got here?
I can't, and then I always wonder why my kids don't listen to our lives.
What?
I always wonder why my kids don't listen to our lives.
What? I understand why they don't listen. It's bad. Hi, Sherry. Evening all. I missed Rick's live on Saturday because I was...
Oh, my gosh, Sherry.
Tempting a thunderstorm.
Well,
it must have been good. No replay. Oh, yeah, it was definitely good.
Oh, dude, I'm hoping that Bobby was able to get some clips. I thought he was clipping while it was going on, but I'm not sure, and I don't... Oh, my gosh, I really hope so, because That is the funniest stuff ever. Even if he just gives it to Rick and lets Rick decide if he wants to put it out there, I'm okay with that because I don't, I mean, that would be shitty if Rick doesn't. I mean, Rick didn't post it for a reason. So, I mean, until he talked with.
He's a wimp. He's a wimp. He didn't want people to see his soft, squishy underbelly. But you tickle him and he goes,
oh my God, he was the best. He was absolutely the best. I swear.
That was fantastic. Hi, Andy. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for coming.
He did some great clips. He said, I'll send them for Gutter for discretion since they talk with Rick. I don't want to piss him off. Well, yeah, and then if you want to do that, you can do that. And then I'll talk with Rick first before we actually put those out or let him put them out or whatever how he wants to do that. I will, because I mean, it was Rick and, there must have been a reason why he didn't post it live and I don't want to didn't post his live. So I don't want to invade,
Right. You don't want to speak for him and stuff. Yeah. Yep. Flight Crew says people are not invading Gigi. They are desperate migrants seeking asylum. Fuckers. Get out. Get out. Try to get through these comments, man. It's hard for me to. Yes. That's why I'm wearing shades, Fly, before you say anything. My eyes are still all goofy.
Yeah.
So the screen is bugging them, so I'm trying to do my best and still be able to read and help out here. It was a pleasure. Yank and Gata. Nice. Thanks, bitch. Appreciate it. I mean, Wasp, I didn't mean to call you bitch. What up, Bobby? Hope all is well. What?
Bobby said the fuck ones are funny. I figured he would be okay with it because he never cut them from the lives. Right. I agree. Yeah. I mean, the ones from this last Saturday night. I was hoping you got clips from this last Saturday night because that was funny shit. But I know that Rick here's the deal. He didn't completely delete it. I'm sure it's probably posted private, and so nobody can see it. So.
Well, I will say this. I guarantee it's probably on Rumble.
No, it's not.
It's not? You checked?
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you sneaky bitch.
Fucking checked.
It didn't get to Rumble. It didn't get to BitChute.
Oh, I was so bummed. And he was so funny. He didn't do anything wrong. He didn't say anything wrong. He was an absolute innocent blast.
Absolutely.
Lost Bitch said, you can call me bitch. No worries. It is what it is.
Is what it is. Yeah, man. Right on. I'm hoping that some people from fucking Facebook finally show up here that I've been hounding, because I always share the notification on Facebook. I don't get a lot of traction. A lot of people, I don't think they figure it out how to do it or how to click the link and get in here. Or, I don't know.
I gave up on them. They can do whatever they do, and I'll just, I think more people find us on Rumble on YouTube, and I think they find us from Rick's channel, basically.
Yeah. And, we should probably tag team a few other people's channels, too, while we're at it. A few more, you know what I mean? Like, get in the chats and stuff like that as a tag team and just start talking mad shit, and get them mad. Get some attention, damn it.
Well,
so anyway,
that's kind of how Portland Andy did it. I noticed that he would have like a bunch of his followers go to Tim Pool and get on there and just spam Andy. And Andy does really good coverage on the riots. That's what they had him spamming about. And so that's how he got mentioned on Tim Pool's page because of all of his followers doing that. Yes, there is a grandbaby.
Yes.
Lucas is finally here. It was a tough little go. He wasn't very quick to want to come out. So he ended up
put a cable on him and pulled him out with a winch.
That's right. He had to come out C-section, but he finally came out, and everybody's doing good. And I haven't gotten my little meat hooks on him yet, so to speak, because I can't wait. But he is healthy and awesome, and about as long as a baby can get. And no, they will not let us in the hospital, Amanda. They won't. I'm very frustrated, but super excited. He looks a lot like his dad, and his mom.
He looks like a friggin' basketball player. Looks like he should be in the NBA right now, palming a basketball, just dribbling that thing, slam dunking.
He's like,
how long is he? He's like 30 inches long.
No, he's only 21 and a half inches. But just how he's built, Sean's kind of built the same way. And they've got those long legs, long body, and it's just long arms and big hands and big feet. So yeah, he's a big boy. But really, he only weighed 7 pounds, 12 ounces. So, I mean, he wasn't huge. They said he was at least 7.5, like 2.5 weeks ago. But again, they were wrong. So, but he's healthy and great, and they will definitely be home tomorrow. He was 7.5 pounds. So, I mean, 7 pounds, 12 ounces. Sorry.
Cool. 16 ounces to a pound, so he's almost 8.
Yeah. Yep.
That's a big kid. 8 pounds. That's big.
Yeah, bigger than any of mine.
I can't imagine having to take a dump that weighed 8 pounds and walking around with that for 9 months. I don't know how women do it, to be honest. That feeling, I don't know what it feels like to be pregnant. It's got to be the weirdest feeling, man. I can't imagine it's comfortable.
Cool. It's kind of cool until you get so fat, you can't hardly move. And then you're just like, okay, I've had enough. Fuck this. And especially when you're talking, she ended up being over by a week, over a week, in the hottest part of the weather that we've had. It's been 100 degrees here. And she, oh my God, I thought she was so miserable and so done. She was so done.
I bet.
So yeah, but
Flight Crew, the link is there, and yeah, you're bad. It was your bad. Yeah, it's already there. Open your eyes, boy. If you guys know the deal. If you want to come on the show, you hit the link that's tagged up at the top, and that'll get you on. Well, we'll decide whether you come on or not. So, Gutter, tell me, you made the notification today. What was they lied? What did they lie about?
Well, if I say it right out, I mean, I just don't want us to get shut down, or they like close us down or whatever. I mean, I want to be able to bullshit about it. So, but I mean, they threatened to.
Who's they?
China. That
China.
And so they were threatening Nancy, but nothing happened.
A lot of shit talking was going on, that's for sure. A lot of shit talking and not a lot of backing up. And I'll be honest, I'll just say this. If something did happen and old Nancy's plane ended up in a ball of fire crashing towards the earth at 6,000 miles an hour, meh. That's about the most you're going to get out of me is, meh. Well.
Yeah. Where did that happen at? That's probably what
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't cheer about it. The death of somebody is never a good thing, and but they lied. They said they were gonna, and they didn't do a damn thing, which is ridiculous. I mean, I actually want to know, what's the purpose of her going over there? What is the Speaker of the House actually have for a reason to go to another country like Taiwan and do what? What does she do? But
I don't know. I have no idea.
Exactly. Nobody does. Nobody knows what trouble she's starting. It's crazy. I mean, if we get into it, and then we got North Korea's rattling their sabers again. I think they're going to do another test pretty soon. Not a missile test, but an actual touch off a nuke test, I think.
No. Look at Wasp said, I was kind of hoping they'd keep Pelosi. Does that make me a bad person? Well, here's the deal. At first, I think, no, it actually makes you a better person to me. Then I think, well, it depends on what they're going to do. I mean, because, no, maybe it's a good idea that they keep her compared to what I was thinking they were going to do. So, I mean.
They still can.
Right.
They still can. She's over there. I think she's spending the night.
And don't worry, I already know I have a condo in hell waiting for me. So there's no need to worry about whether I know what I'm thinking or not is okay.
There you go.
Bobby, she's checking in on her investments.
Oh, it's killing my eyeballs.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, stop looking. Stop looking. Stop looking.
All right.
Take a nap. No, oh, did you see what Wasp said? Or did you see what Fly said about those?
About what? No. What did he say?
He said, "Hey, now, I'm getting fired up about those glasses you have." Oh boy, yeah, you should come on and tell him all about them.
Yeah, why don't you do that? Right to my face.
Okay. Oh, you're at your grandson's birthday today.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, well, actually, for here, he could celebrate it twice. Tell him he should be able to get celebrated tomorrow because tomorrow is actually August 3rd here. So you tell him that Gigi said he should get to celebrate it twice, like today and tomorrow, because, right? That seems fair.
That sounds fair.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. But tell him we said happy birthday.
Very cool. Happy birthday. How old?
Pelosi wants to start crap. It's his first birthday. He's one.
One.
He would just drag us into war. Has she left yet? Not too late. Also,
I know.
It said if she was escorted by jets. Was she escorted? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. They were kind of mums on how she got there and what exactly. I just irks me that she's off flying around the world and there's all these problems in the country and she's off talking to Taiwan. I mean, I get it. You know, Taiwan is such a significant trading partner with us, and they do make a lot of semiconductors and chips and things for the country that we don't make anymore. So, I mean, we have to, and we do consider them an ally. So we do have to keep a certain amount of close ties with them and visits and stuff like that. Well, I don't know what you call that stuff. But the fact that she went there is a little surprising. Don't we have a vice president? I thought we had a vice president. Although, you know, one idiot for another idiot is two idiots. It kind of doesn't make a difference. They both babble and don't say anything. But it seems that that's more of the vice president's job, right? I haven't seen the vice president really doing much of anything except the occasional word salad. Where the fuck is she at? What is she doing? She's supposed to be in charge of shit, have some initiatives and do some stuff. Biden's back in the bunker because he got COVID for the second time.
I did it wrong.
What'd you do? What'd you do?
You asked what she was doing.
Blah, blah.
Yeah.
On Joe? Ew.
On whatever. Ew. Oh, probably not. No.
Probably on George Soros.
Ew. That's no better. Ew. Ew.
I know, right?
The thought of what's getting flopped in her mouth.
I wouldn't let her within 3 feet of my unit, man, because she's just got that look on like if You said the wrong thing or something, she would bite. You know? She's evil. Evil. Pure and simple. I don't like her. Never did.
Did we say hello to everybody? Andy said she cost the taxpayer $90 million.
It cost $90 million to get her there?
I don't know. Was said she'll see me in hell.
Why am I talking like a politician, Black Sheep? What do you mean? Excuse me. Why am I talking like a politician? Explain yourself.
I love the name that she gave Joe. Wasp. President Houseplant. I fucking love that name because, dude, I'm pretty. Houseplant grows. It actually produces. It actually is a functioning thing in society.
Organism, right?
Yeah,
he's a phony houseplant, plastic houseplant.
Sherry said supper's cutting into her whiskey time. She worked late tonight.
Whiskey.
Burgers on the Barbie. Perfect.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's what you've seen. There's nice.
What's that?
BP came to Long Island, some financial talk for a project in Brooklyn. Took me 3 hours to get home from work. It was hell for someone irrelevant. Well, doesn't it already take you like 2.5 hours to get home from work, Amanda? I mean,
yep. Well, it's an insult to plants. I don't know where you are in the chat.
President Austin. Blacker said we have.
No. Mm-mm. We got a hooker in there.
Pelosi should have taken a couple of people from the other side. But she made it all about her. I know.
Yeah. Right? That's what I'm saying. That's an excellent point, because that's the feeling you get from that witch. She's just all about the home team, right? Like, look, man, I criticize the right, the left, the conservatives, the liberals. It doesn't matter. They're all fucking weirdos in politician land. But partisanship, man, she's just flat out one-sided. That's it. There is no compromise. And I suppose that makes for a good thing in a Speaker of the House. But, man, how do you get anything done with a person like that? Do you remember when her and Trump sat down in the White House and they had that fight? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
She got the better of Trump. She's fucking vicious. At least I think she got the better of Trump. That was my opinion on that mess. He thought he was going to get her to back down, and she didn't back down at all. When he called her Nancy or something like that, I don't know.
I know, and I was. Oh, she's talking to Ann. Amanda, hour 45 on a good day. People were lined up. Oh, hour and 45 minutes on a good day. Yeah, that happens to us here too in Portland. Oh my God. If they come to town, oh, Jesus. Thank God usually they go to Seattle, but sometimes they'll come here and fuck. It's such a pain in the ass. Any of them, the president or vice president, or I don't care which one it is. It's the biggest pain in the ass. We hate it. Didn't matter if it was somebody we voted for or not. It's like, why the fuck they have to come here?
Yeah, big disturbance. Yep.
Yeah, it just fucks with our whole 2 days or however long they're here or whatever. Usually they just stop in. It's for a day, but.
I had a friend on Facebook today, matter of fact, say something to the effect of, Hey, Mitch McConnell. Hey, Rand Paul. Why don't you guys go visit your constituents or something like that? You know, because of the flooding going on in Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, what the fuck's that going to do? What, how does that help? And she's like, well, you know, get out there and talk to the people. I said, how does that help? I said, I've lived through fucking hurricanes down here, man. You know, everything's all blown apart. I said, the last thing you want is a politician coming down and being like, oh, we really feel for you guys. And, you know, no, you want to see the mobilized military. You want to see government officials insofar as like where the water is, where the food is, where the fucking bulldozers are to fucking dig you out to put the power back on and shit. That's what you want to see. You don't want to see some guy in a fucking suit walking around. That's the last thing you want. It does no good.
Yeah.
And that's the problem with the liberals and shit in this country. Everything runs on feels. You know, it's like, yeah, oh sure, does it feel great to see, hey, this famous guy that you see on TV, he come down here, see how we're doing. Yeah, my house is blown apart and I'm sitting on a fucking toilet in the front yard. Cool to see you. That makes me feel great, but it doesn't do anything for me. So, you know, pisses me off. And it's just because, and with this particular person, it's because it was something to gripe about one side. Because this person wouldn't say anything if it was a blue state and those were blue fucking people doing it. They never talk about that. So, I don't know why this won't stay lit.
Suck on it.
I beg your pardon?
I said suck on it.
Show me.
Suck harder.
Show me how. You first.
Oh, I don't got one.
I got one you can borrow. Yeah. Yeah. Open. Oops. Oh, well.
Uh-oh.
Hey, I made that noise. I bent over. Fat guy noise.
See? That is not sexy. I'm telling you, it is
They
not.
think it's sexy. It really turns them on. What do we got in the chat?
It's not corn pop.
What's that?
It's not corn pop.
In the chat?
Yeah.
What's he not doing in there?
No, he's. Well, Pew Pew's in the chat.
Ah, Pew Pew's in the chat.
And not corn pop is.
Oh, I see.
It's backstage.
Oh, okay.
Acting stupid again.
Oh, then yeah. All right. Well, you can stay back there if you want. You want to keep it together this time? I'll leave it up to Gutter.
Fly Crew says Pelosi's reaction when the gun control passed the House. She can choke on it.
Yeah, everybody's worried about that gun control bill. I don't know what's going to happen when it gets to the Senate.
I know.
It just blows my mind that this is like, okay, the right had their holy grail with Roe v. Wade, right? That was the right's holy grail. Get that abolished, get that back to the states, blah, blah, blah. The left has theirs and it's guns. And I swear to God, man, I swear to God, they trade shit. Oh, okay, you got rid of Roe v. Wade, give us the gun thing, and we'll stop bitching about Roe v. Wade. You know what I'm saying? I swear to God, that's what happens behind closed doors. Shit like that. Horse trading and crap. And it's all of our lives. They're raising taxes, right? Raising taxes to save money. How the fuck does that work? No, spending more money to raise taxes to save money. I don't fucking understand how these people's brains work.
I don't either.
It's crazy.
It is crazy. Weird.
Let's hope that gun control passed, just like they impeached Trump twice. Yeah. Did you see Trump is catching shit for talking about that Brittany Griner chick in Russia?
Oh.
He didn't say anything really wrong. He just said that, she went to a hostile country, loaded up with drugs, and now wants out. And we're trading a fucking murderous arms dealer for her. And the left is losing their fucking mind. It's funny. The guy can't say nothing. And that's another thing that pisses me off too, is every other president, if they want to, they can say whatever they want. And everybody just kind of shuts up about it. Because it's a former president. Not 45. Nope. He's not allowed to have an opinion on anything because it's just automatically no good and bad, and he's mean and blah blah blah. It's such shit. He didn't even say anything that was bad about that basketball player chick. He said the truth.
Yeah.
And in a world of lies, the truth is the first casualty.
Yeah.
Shooting Chi-Town has mass shootings every week and nobody cares or does anything. Yeah, that's a good point, Chief. How you doing, by the way? Yeah, I mean, it's such a meme now, right? Chicago shooting, it's synonymous. You could just interchange them. And it's sad to think that there are just people walking around where life is so cheap and everything is run by gangs and criminals and crooks that innocent people are getting shot. Look, I don't care if there's roving gang gunfights, as long as other people aren't getting shot, but there isn't that decorum where we specifically aim for the people we're going after. We just indiscriminately shoot at a fucking cookout or through an apartment building where you think they are, and people get killed. It's fucking crazy, man. Again, just nuts.
Wash said my electric bill went up 100%. Just got my cable and internet bill, and it was $40. It was up $40. Boy, middle class was fun. No shit.
I feel for you, Wasp. Mine went up. My electric went up. I've never, since I've been here, spent over $200 for an electric bill. That's even in the hottest summers, the coldest times with the heat or the AC running max. Never more than $200. This time, I just broke that streak last month by $60. They raised the kilowatt usage hour charges, and now I'm paying over $200. So that blew a hole in the fucking budget there.
Kamala trades her cooch for policies. Ew.
Not surprising. Not surprising at all.
For a Klondike bar, he said.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Ew.
When I bite into a Kamala Harris, I get the sensation of being on a cold mountaintop with someone just yammering away at me.
That means you have watched too much fucking TV, Yank.
This is absolutely true.
They just gave themselves an additional. Oh, are you saying $10,000 each for security on top of their $500,000 allotment, so they can be protected?
Unbelievable.
Take our guns. Yeah.
Unbelievable. Yeah, we have a fucking royal class here. We really do. We fought against the fucking British royalty and government because we didn't want fucking royals ruling us. Well, we have royalty, and they live in Washington, or they stay in Washington, they work in Washington, and they dictate from on high what us fucking lowly peasants, plebes, can have and do. It sucks. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Until we stop the money. That's what it is. You got to stop giving them the money. And I don't know, you know, people say, well, stop paying your taxes, stop paying. How the fuck do you stop paying your taxes? You tell me. I mean, I get it, like, you know, the once a year thing, but how do you stop it in the gas tax, and the food tax, and the sales tax, and the property tax, and the payroll tax? How do you stop that?
Yeah.
You're not in control of it coming out. So how do you stop? You can't. You gotta what we gotta do is something similar to what we did a couple 100 years ago.
Yeah, something like that. But we are not in any way encouraging violence. Ever.
Oh, you know what? Fuck that. I am. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm sick of it. Fuck it. Go out, guys. Raise fucking holy cane. Do it. Do it. Go ahead. Because you know what? These fuckers deserve it.
As long as you follow,
all over you.
As long as you follow the rules that BLM and Antifa followed.
That's right.
Just fine.
That's right.
Just follow the rules. It'll all be good.
Same exact thing. Throw milkshakes with concrete in it. It's fine.
Exactly.
Burn shit down. It's fine.
That's right. Tear shit up. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Problem is, you got to do it all dressed the same, look alike, and do it in big enough numbers so you won't get caught.
Right. So like only 10 of you get caught instead of 100.
Exactly. And do it in a few cities at the same time. You know what was funny? I was going through my timeline. You know, on Facebook, you get the memories thing. On this day, how many years ago you said this kind of shit? Mm-hmm. I had a video. I almost reposted it. But it was from back when Obama was president. And it was when Black Lives Matter first started to kick off the Black Lives Matter Antifa stuff first started to kind of kick off. And I read something that came across my news feed, and then I followed it up with a couple of Google searches and things like that. And they were putting out flyers back then and organizing back then for what was supposed to be a summer of rage. And I made a video and I said, hey, listen, I've been talking to some people, doing some research, blah, 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 blah. There's this thing coming, and I don't know if it's this summer or what, and I was wrong about that because I did kind of think it was the summer coming up at that time. But that's what they did. It took them a few years to organize, to get their shit together enough, and that's exactly what the fuck they did. They had all their plans, and they waited for the spark of whatever it was, which happened to be George Floyd, right? And that's what sent them off. They got the okay to go do. So that's kind of like what I'm guessing people who want to fight now for a country back should probably do, is start organizing. I don't know how. My thing is, though, I don't know how people actually organize anymore, because everything is done through social media, and social media is watched. The FBI is, NSA is sucking up everything. You know what I mean? So how do you do it? You got to go and do it in taverns, on the streets, with people. I don't know. It doesn't work. Yeah, I see your phone, man.
Fly Crow said, yeah, let's get some. And then he said, peacefully, of course. Then,
get some. Get some.
Peacefully, of course.
Peacefully.
You got to make sure to put that out there.
That's right. I hate that I have to caveat things like that. I am so sick of saying not all, when I talk about things like the fucking monkeypox, right? Look, I don't care. I know fear porn. I get it. Yeah, people aren't dying of monkeypox and shit. But I'm tired of the fucking alternate lifestyles wreaking havoc with just people who would just want to live life like normal people, you know, and not be alternative about everything. Not all gay people are doing this shit, but enough of them are, where now we have to worry about, and I don't know, public service announcement, guys, according to the news, don't try on clothes you're thinking about buying at the store. And if you do go to a hotel, bring your own sheets and towels, because they're saying that face-to-face contact with monkeypox is enough to catch monkeypox, not just bumping uglies.
Yeah.
So You know, it is what it is. How about this? 2 weeks ago was the first case of a baby getting monkeypox.
Oh.
A baby. You know how the baby got it? From going to a pride parade in San Francisco. So when people tell me, oh, they're just people trying to live their life, it's like, look at the destruction. A baby has to get monkeypox because you got to go to a fucking pride parade.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a goddamn break. I'm sorry, but degenerate fucking lifestyles win degenerate prizes, and I don't fucking like it.
All right.
Look, island place. What's up, people?
What up, dude?
Well, I'm driving down a particular road in a particular town.
But I was particularly bored.
Oh man!
I was particularly bored.
Stop interrupting. Let me get. This is going to be short and sweet. Eli's with me, but
Eli.
Hey, Eli.
What's up?
but
What's up?
Well, there it is.
Pat,
Wait a minute.
this
I
is
see
a pretty infamous house.
Yes, it
Very
is.
infamous. Yeah, I'm going to be doing an in-depth story on it. But I just wanted to show you guys. There's the actual house from the
Movie. And
not the movie, the movie. That's the actual house. Go ahead, go. Fuck out of the way.
In real
Trying to peep on people's houses. But that's the actual house. And what's fucked up is they changed the address so nobody can find it. And the windows, so nobody can recognize it either.
Yep.
It used to be
that
112. Now it's 108. And then I'm going to do a video about it because I know some people, 2 different people that knew people who lived there. And there's conflicting things. I'll give you a little insight. One family used to give tours on Halloween. And then another family said that they never experienced anything paranormal in the house. And then the people that currently own it run a business from it, changed it up, and apparently there's some sort of ordinance or complaint. You're technically not allowed to photograph that house or videotape it. So I might have just broken a town ordinance, but fuck them. Fuck them. I'm sorry. In my personal opinion, you don't buy a house like that and then try to cut it off from the world. You know.
We're on a public street, so it's not.
If you know what house you're buying, I'm buying the infamous Amityville horror house. And then you want to hide it, board it up, and tell people not to come by. Maybe you should buy a different fucking house. That's my personal opinion. You know.
I agree. I was going to say, Bobby, that you better be careful because I did hear that owner of the house has a fucking reign of terror as far as people videotaping the house, taking pictures and stuff. Any sort of tourism, shit, they fucking lose their mind.
Yeah. Well, there's your exclusive sneak peek. I gotta be covert when I'm working on the video, but it's gonna be a lot more than just passing the house like that. Because you're on point with that. I was warned, but I did it for you people, for my gutter people. We're breaking the law.
I'm knocking the door.
But I gotta head out now. I just wanted to pass that. That's the literal Amityville horror house. So
cool.
That was for you guys. I'm sorry.
Look what we bring you for content. No, look at what our viewers bring for content, man. They bring the Amityville horror house live. You could see the fucking thing in the window.
Right to the ocean in the bay.
I can't wait to work on this video, though. It's actually, there's the movies. A lot of them were fucking bullshit. It was basically a young psychotic man who murdered his family. So I'm gonna include the news stories, this and that, and then we'll go past the houses they actually filmed them at, and see if we can line up some stuff from the movie to the actual houses. So there's the little sneak peek exclusive. That's for you, Yank, and all you gutter people, and GG.
And a view.
But now we're pulling down to the.
Now, you said, wait a minute, you said, oh, I'm sorry, go ahead. You're pulling down to where?
The Great South Bay.
Okay.
We got sharks in it now, though.
But, what were you saying, Yank?
I was just gonna say there's some really weird things about Ronnie DeFeo and the story with him. I mean, obviously he was a fucking nut and a psycho and all this stuff to murder his family like he did, but how those people were shot and never fucking moved to wake up to hear the shots in the other room, that's some spooky shit.
The first owners that bought the house after that family ended up, they got a documentary. They got a documentary online that they had a lot of shit going on too, and they eventually they made a documentary, but they got the fuck out of the house.
That was the Lutzes, correct?
Yeah. We'll talk on some back channels. Let me know what kind of info I should include. But I'm going to sign out now, you guys. I was just passing through the area, and I figured you'd appreciate it. Breaking the law for you gutter people. I love you guys. I'm going to be watching. Over and out.
All right, man. Peace.
No problem. Bye-bye, all.
Bye.
Yeah, that's fucking wild, man.
That is.
That scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
No, I was just going back to our comments where I left off at. Oh, yeah, that house is pretty damn cool. I think I've seen another video on it. I can't remember, though.
Oh, there's tons of them. Yeah, you probably did. I mean, tons of shit. And I don't know what's true, what's not true. It's fun fact. Oh, shit. No, I can't say. Never mind. Yeah, interesting stuff.
Yep. Chief says, here, if you want groceries and carry out all your food a third less in price, go to Polish neighborhoods, Milwaukee Avenue. And then I see where Chief said up here, you can live cheaper if you live like Polish people do. They only have cash, no records, and no checking account. Everything only in cash.
That's pretty much how I live, to be honest. I don't pull out the card for much at all, if anything. It's always like I got cash in my pocket and enough to do what I want to do, or I don't do what I want to do. It's kind of that simple. Yeah, that's not a bad way to do it.
I'm gonna go refill my drink.
No.
I'm
shit.
doing.
I gotta sit here with these weird people now all by myself.
All by yourself.
Damn, all by my onesies. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna go down the list here and go to the bottom and do the Rick. Let's see. Wait a minute. Okay. Wasp bitch says avoid day or night. Yeah. I mean that's some spooky shit. That's some wooga wooga. What's this? Fly crew. Wooga wooga. That's just wooga wooga. But that's just what that in mind. I don't want to be in on at night. Yeah, exactly. Stay away, says Wasp. Ronnie said his sister Dawn helped him. Oh, did she? See, I didn't hear that, Maureen. Ronnie said his sister Dawn helped, but she ended up dead too, didn't she? I mean, everybody was dead except for... Were they having sex? I think they were having sex, weren't they? Not that night, but like over the course of time, I think there was some stuff going on between them two. There was some weird shenanigans now that you say that. Amityville on Long Island, New York. Yep. What state is Amityville in? Massachusetts. There is an Amityville, Massachusetts, I believe. Black Sheepdog. I'll cash app you $500 if you go in the house, Bobby. That's a bet. Black Sheepdog will do it. $500 if Bobby goes in the house. I remember Butch DeFeo. How do you know? Did you know him, Maureen? Did you know Butchie? All right, I'm going back down to the bottom here.
Okay, Rick.
Fucking backed out from me. Yeah. Well, all right. So now, all right. Now I'm all screwed up. Now you got me messed up here.
How did I mess up? I didn't do shit. Dude, I left and the viewers picked up. Maybe I should leave and see if it picks up more.
No, you know what it was? You stood up and we could see your shapely little figure.
Oh, yeah, right.
That's what it was. Yeah. You turning us all on.
Uh-huh. Right.
I'm telling you, if I stood up, I'm not wearing any pants. So everybody would holler and recoil in fright.
I'm
Forensic
glad I was
evidence does not
more
support
prepared.
anyone. Wasp says forensic evidence does not support anyone helping Ronnie Butch. Interesting. We have a little debate going between a couple of our viewers as to what the facts of the case are. The only bad thing is when Polish people pay me the rent in cash, I have to carry around huge rolls of $1,500 rent cash on Friday.
Send that shit to me then.
Yeah, I'll help you out with that, Chief. You can send it to me.
Don't get lost.
If they were Jewish people, they'd give it to you in gold instead of Polish people. Yes, I met him as a kid, Maureen said. Oh, she met him. No kidding.
Yeah, Wasp, she gave us to it. She says she'll carry it for him.
Yeah. Oh, man, I'm psyched now. I want Bobby to make that docu-series or whatever the hell he's doing. Because I want to know. I want to know all about it. I'd love to spend the night in the house just because I knew someone with the same last name for years. They were harassed as they changed their number and moved, and it wasn't even the same town. Huh. You know what's funny? Speaking of that moving and not the same town and stuff, and the supernatural wooga wooga. You ever see the movie The Entity with Barbara Hershey, where she was getting raped? She was a single mother, and she was getting raped by something inside her house, like a poltergeist kind of thing.
I think I did see something about that.
That was a trippy ass movie. That was the first time I ever saw boobs with makeup that were like grabbing the boobs, but there was nothing there. I don't know. I still don't know how they did that. That was pretty impressive. But that was based on a true story, and you can go on YouTube and look it up, and they have pictures from when the scientists came to check out what was going on in the house with this woman. And she's sitting on a bed, and there's orbs of light above her doing things. And it's in black and white, and I can't remember the woman's name off the top of my head, but you can look up The Entity and find out about it. And apparently this poltergeist thing latched onto her, and they tried to figure it out and everything, and couldn't, and she wound up moving, and that thing supposedly followed her everywhere she went. And she wound up, I think she wound up becoming a major alcoholic and died a few years after or something like that. But yeah, it really fucking screwed with her. So that's some spooky shit, man. That's why I don't like the wooga wooga talk, man. That stuff's hairy. It's fucking ugh.
You just hate it because you know you can't do nothing about the wooga wooga. Exactly. You can't. What do you I'll take on a fucking Andre the Giant guy, but something in the room that I can't see, touch. Yeah.
No. Spooky.
Hey, Blunt Man to you.
Hey, Blunt Man. What up?
You didn't miss a lot. Bobby took us on a little field trip to the Amityville whorehouse, but not
whorehouse.
Amityville horror, right?
Horror
house.
There you go.
Sorry. The Amityville horror. I just didn't put another R in there. Sorry, it sounds better. The Amityville horror house.
Well, that's one I'm visiting. Cheers.
And There isn't no Pew. I just blocked him a few minutes ago because he just keeps filling up our fucking chat.
Hey, we do what we gotta do.
Oh, stop who's being pussy, you fucker. Knock it off.
That's the problem. You can't shoot the wooga wooga. Exactly, Fly. Exactly. You can't do nothing.
Just surviving the world today.
Tony, okay. How about this? Black Sheep says, let Pew Pew on. I want to see that motherfucker.
Who? Oh, he does?
Mm-hmm. You got to come on too, Tony. How's that? If Tony comes on,
then we'll
get you both on.
Yep. Then we'll let Stop Being a Pussy come on.
Yep.
Pussy with an I.
Oh, with an I. Ugh. A pussy with an eye? That's gross. Close your suck hole. Does it have teeth?
Okay. Blocked Pew too. Yeah, a lot of people blocked Pew. Pew, see? Why do you do that shit?
Yeah, why do you want to do that, Pew? Why do you want to be that guy that gets blocked by people? I don't understand that shit, man. You know, drive people crazy to the point where, you know, we're not sure if you come on. What are you going to say? You're just going to bounce off the walls like usual?
You made him run away.
Well, he'll be back with a different name.
He'd be back. Where were we?
I don't know.
We were clear up here. Okay. Let Pew on. I want to see that motherfucker. And then that's the problem. You can't shoot a wooga wooga.
That's
so
right.
Like, and let's see. Everybody else. Let's see. What'd she say? Chief said, yeah, Pew is an annoying little girl. Well, I said my dad had an attachment to something that came home with me as a child. It lived in my parents' closet once I got home.
Stop! I don't want to know about shit in the closets. No. Because all I can think of is that friggin' movie.
Can you
Jesus.
Like, I don't know if you guys realize the size of Yank's wife, but she's like, you know, 90 pounds soaking wet. So, can you imagine him laying in bed with the fucking...
Yeah, I'm all alone, man.
The covers up here.
No, I'm not like that, but I'm just saying. No, man, there was that movie.
No, I can see it now.
The Conjuring. That was a spooky fucking movie, too. That was another haunted house. And they used to play this game, the kids in the house, where they would all go hide on one, and one, it was like hide and seek, and one kid would be, you know, close their eyes, and the kids would all run off, and then they had to go, okay, in 3 times, I'm gonna find you, so give me a hint, and they would clap, and that would give you a direction to find the kid who clapped. So the mother was playing with the daughter one day, and she was upstairs in the room, and she thought she heard the daughter, and the daughter was playing that game. So she's like, okay, clap. And you can hear clap, clap from the closet, from this armoire thing. And she goes in and she looks and she moves the clothes and nothing. And she turns her back to the armoire and she goes, well, where are you? And then all of a sudden 2 hands jut out from the fucking armoire thing that look like ghost hands, and they go behind. I fucking jumped out of my skin. It scared the living shit out of me. It was one of those, you know, supposed to scare you fucking moments, you know.
Oh, of course.
But man, it worked. That shit just creeps me out, man. Oh,
it bothers me really bad now for some reason that, you know, working in graveyards and stuff. And probably only since that one incident. And that fucking incident still freaks me out. So I really try to be
mindful,
not just aware of my surroundings, but to be open-minded, because I think I totally missed a lot that day until I got home, and then shit started really kind of like, oh, and then of course doing the live and talking with you guys, and it was like, nah, fucking wasp pointing out all the different shit. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, man. Have you seen the movies, the Paranormal series?
Yeah.
Those fucking movies creep me out too, man.
They do me too. I can't see, but even those before, I had a really hard time because I'm not one that says, oh, I don't believe there is such thing. And no, I'm not one of those people. I wished I was one of those people that didn't believe there was, just because I feel like I might sleep better alone by myself. When I'm by myself alone, it doesn't matter. The weirdest shit run through my head. Hi, Jason.
What up, dude? Yeah. I mean, my wife went away on a cruise with her mother. I don't do boats, so she went. And I was alone in the house. We had the dog at the time, and he was just acting kind of hinky that night. But turned out, this is when we kind of first got him, so I was still getting used to him. But he was acting hinky, and I got a sense of the creeps. And all of a sudden I started Googling my house, like, who owned my house before me? Please don't let me know if anything bad happened in my house. Because I used to work for a disaster cleanup company where we had to go in and clean up the house if someone committed suicide and things, or if someone passed away in the house. And I've seen some shit, man. And we found teeth in the drywall when someone's blown their fucking face off. We found one time we went into a condo where someone had been dead for a long fucking time, and they had died on the bed, and they had a German Shepherd dog in the house with them that also starved to death but died on the bed with them. And when they took the bodies away, there was still the imprint and the stained outline from all their ooze and everything on the bed, and we had to clean that up. It was just fucking creepy, man.
Oh, no way.
Just creepy.
Nope. I couldn't clean it up either. There's no way I can make it through it. I couldn't get past the creep to clean it up, but even if I could get past the creepy part of it, there's a lot of smells I can deal with. I was a caregiver, man. I can deal with a lot of smells, but there's a few I can't.
Yeah, when I first went to work for that company the first time, I was like, oh my God, what's that? Because I hadn't smelled that before. My God. Wow, that's something you're never going to forget.
No, like a gut shot deer. You'll never forget that smell as long as you live. Once you smell a gut shot deer, it's the grossest smell ever.
Yeah.
But I can smell a colostomy bag. And I don't mean a bag that's full of shit. I mean a brand new colostomy bag, I can smell from across the frickin' room.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I couldn't. I don't know. I think it's the deodorizers they use in them.
Oh, so you equate it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really bad, and I don't know. It just freaks. It makes me gag, and so then you actually do get the shit in them, and then the smell of the yeah, I can't.
Yeah, man. Ugh. Funky.
I ordered the colostomy bags for a long time. I took care of all the supplies, and I would have to leave those colostomy bags in a different room than my storage, than the store. I had 2 storage rooms. I had to put them in the other one because I couldn't have them in the storage room where I had my desk and shit. And I had to be, And when I'd work in that other one, let me tell you what, I worked fast. And I put them in Tupperware containers, zipped them, like a Tupperware tub, and snapped that bitch shut and could still smell the, God, they just bugged the shit out of me.
You know what's another thing that stuck in my mind too all my life? I remember going to school, being a little kid. You know how little kids were always throwing up?
Mm-mm.
2 things. The kids throwing up, and it always looked like everybody ate carrots for some reason. And the janitor would come and throw that sawdust on it to clean it up. Did you guys remember any of that?
Yeah. Yeah.
That shit sticks in my brain. I can see it clear as day. The big chunks of why is he eating carrots? Everybody's eating carrots.
Even though I could be the best caregiver you ever seen, the other thing that bugs the shit out of me is somebody hacking up phlegm.
Oh. Yeah.
There's something about it just gags me.
Or how about when somebody's coughing and they can't cough it up and all you hear is
well, that's when I usually am over there going
like cough harder, motherfucker, cough harder.
Let me help you.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit you in the back with a book pretty soon.
Cup your hand. Let me do it. I'll do it.
Yeah.
Anything, whatever it takes to help you.
Right.
Well, I said sorry, Gutter and Yank, because we scared the hell out of her when we talked about that graveyard thing.
Chief said Jack Nicholson was great in The Shining. Here's Johnny. You know, a lot of people think The Shining was scary. I didn't get that from that movie. I don't know. I didn't like it, and I don't know. It didn't freak me out much. For some reason, The Shining just did not hit my freak out button.
Oh fuck. That movie scared the shit out of me. Where they filmed it is right up here.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. And that
the big hotel?
That fucking lodge? Yeah.
Wow.
And we filmed part of it there, and I think it was mainly they showed the outside of it. I don't know. I mean, they did do some inside parts because I recognize them. But oh my god. Still, that place just freaks me out just because of that whole freaking movie. I hated that movie.
You know what movie scared me as a kid? Well, 2 of them. First one was I went to go see by myself. Was not the first movie I went to go see by myself, but I saw this movie by myself. It was Poltergeist. They're here.
Yes,
that scared
they're
me.
Here.
Yeah, that scared me. The dude ripping his face off in the mirror when he thought oh, I got a little thing, and he's picking. He starts tearing his whole face. That freaked me out. And the other one that scared me was only because it was a brand new idea. And at that point, there hadn't been a lot of new things to be scary about. But the idea of Freddy Krueger, I saw that at the movies as well. Freddy Krueger was a scary thing because it got you in your fucking dreams.
Yeah,
and
dude.
That was spooky.
Yeah, I also, there was one. What was the one about the dude? We better quit talking about this shit because I think we're gonna give Maureen nightmares. She ain't gonna sleep.
Ooga.
She gonna be all freaked out.
What movie were you gonna say?
What the hell was the name of it? I don't know. Because I go to the candy store a lot.
Yeah. I just lose my train of thought at the candy shop. Robbie said Shining 2, Dr. Sleep. I didn't see that.
I didn't see that either.
Nightmare on Elm Street for me. I said wasp bitch.
Oh,
yep.
The one where the guy talked Candyman.
Oh, Candy. Yeah, that was creepy.
Yeah, that
Candyman.
whole looking in the mirror. I'll still never do that.
Yeah.
No way. I ain't looking in no mirror and saying those words. You can kiss my ass.
Do it. Do it. I want to see you do it.
No, I ain't. No, I'll never do it. Never.
Do it. Let's watch your death.
How many views can we get?
I know, right? We'll do anything. We'll whore ourselves out for anything.
That's right.
Ann says The Exorcist wasn't for me. That was a spooky fucking movie too, man. That had religious wooga wooga going in it, and that was creepy as shit. What was another good classic horror movies? You know, classic things to be scared of. Excuse me. The Howling. That was good because of the special effects. When the dude changed into the wolf. Not American Werewolf in London was the same guy, I believe, that did both shows, the special effects. But The Howling, when that dude transformed and he was like, I want to give you a piece of my mind, and he pulled out a bit of his brain and then started fucking changing and shit. Holy fuck.
That was freaky as shit.
Yeah, that was spooky. Oh, I love it. I'm getting the goosebumps. My nipples are hard.
I always hated the ones about the birds and all those too. I never liked that shit where all the birds or all the spiders or all the something would come take over, and I never liked those either. Or
that arachnophobia movie, the spider one, was pretty gross.
My dad, I won $10 from him. My dad was scared shitless of spiders. And I bet him $10 he couldn't watch that movie. And he said, yeah, I can. He couldn't even make it through the credits because in the credits, the spiders start running all over the He got up, got in his wallet, handed me the $5, and away he went. Actually, I think it was $5. It wasn't $10. It was $5.
Yeah, no, I have arachnophobia. I cannot deal with spiders.
Burn
the fucking house down.
I don't like snakes.
Snakes I'm fine with. Most other bugs, no problem with. Spiders, anything with fucking 6 eyes, 8 legs, and hair, and big fangs, don't fuck with it. Don't even look at it.
See, anything slithering like that, no. You can't trust that either. Fucking sake.
That's true. God, this is kind of a weird live tonight, huh?
It is.
It's because we didn't really have much. So we're just kind of winging it.
Well, and the Orlando thing, I did find a little something on it, but I don't know if anybody else heard anything about it.
There was a shooting in Orlando, so now the governor, the mayor is instituting checkpoints.
Yeah. Entry checkpoints.
Unbelievable. Not cool. Not fucking cool.
Chucky, yeah, Maureen, I agree. That fucking little thing.
Yeah, Chief said Chucky got him too.
I actually had a friend who had a little boy that looked just like Chucky, and he was an ornery little fucker too. He fit the bill quite well.
Those ginger bastards.
Yeah, Chucky. Oh my God, he was just an ornery shit.
That Trilogy of Terror.
Maureen wants to know who's going to check under her bed tonight. She's scared. Damn it.
That's why you need a crucifix and a gun.
So while we're still doing our live, you go in and we'll listen to you while you check under the bed and do all those things. And you can message us on here. You can comment if something's not right.
No, better yet, hit the link. Take your phone, be live with us on the phone, and put the phone under the bed and let us look for you.
We'll check under your bed, Maureen. There you go.
Yeah.
We'll look under your bed. Anybody else scared, you just get your phone, go live, and we'll look under the bed for you.
That's right. I like it. Can't catch you, right? Well, there's there's that movie too. If you see something on the internet or whatever it was, you die in 3 days. What the hell movie was that?
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
Was it The Ring? That thing. Remember that coming out of the well? That was a fucking spooky. That chick with the long wet hair coming out of the well, all fucking.
Yes. Yes, I do remember that.
God damn. They make some good
Crew
stuff.
is here.
Who?
Entry points to where and why. Flight crew, he got all quiet and hardly said nothing. And now he's like, entry points to where and why. Well, here, I'll pull it up. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, run the news thing on the screen so we don't have to talk.
Yeah, we don't want to talk. Can't you just watch the video? Okay. Can I show the video? Or am I gonna get it?
Now, if it's a news story, you can show it.
Share. Share screen. Allow. Checkpoints. Wow. Maybe. Come on, bitch. There it is. Okay. Let's take Blunt Man down. And turn off the music.
And get rid of the thing.
There.
Wow, it's quiet in here. Shh. What was that? Did you hear that?
Be very, very quiet.
Get
Fuck,
out.
we can all hear now. Yank.
What?
We can all hear you now. So Wasp wants to know if anyone would want to help her get the yellow jackets that are in your bush. I'm not touching your bush. And
shave it.
My hubby wanted to long months ago to take it to the dump, and now it's a war zone. Help.
Sorry. Yeah. Yellow jackets, those things are nasty.
No shit. And it's in your bush, you're in trouble.
Definitely.
All them stingers. Okay.
I think I'd rather have crabs.
All right, here we go. Oh, piss up a rope.
Then as soon as this weekend.
That's right, Luann. As soon as Friday, you might have to pass through an extra layer of security to get to this part of downtown, right where most of those bars are. Now, the mayor says they'll mostly be looking out for weapons. A lot of this area already gets closed to car traffic on weekends, but now there will be what the city is calling a controlled entry program. Near where police block traffic, people walking will be screened for weapons. In the past, the police department has used metal detectors, but the mayor says they could use dogs too. The mayor said it has been used before down here on major holidays like St. Patrick's Day, New Year's Eve, and most recently Cinco de Mayo. Right now, he says they're looking at 6 different spots for the checkpoints.
I anticipate they'll be the same locations that we have for the other holiday events. They'll be manned with OPD or security of some form. We'll probably have police dogs there as well, and it will hopefully be a deterrent to those that want to come into downtown to do bad things.
Pause for a sec.
It says the extra security will be paid for.
Where the fuck do these people get off thinking that they can tell law-abiding citizens who have permits to carry that they can't go in through the checkpoint?
Well,
where the fuck does this guy get that authority?
Especially if you live there and you gotta, I mean, well, even if.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Where the fuck do they get the authority in public areas to say, well, no, you can't come in here. You can't come into this downtown area because some bad people did some bad stuff. So therefore, everybody is punished. I don't like, this is the shit that irritates me. I don't like how they act like they are fucking parents.
Yep.
And you're a fucking idiot and you have no ability to say anything otherwise. Otherwise, they put you in jail. They take away your rights. They run you through the ringer. This is bullshit. This is fucking really making me mad. Go ahead. You can go ahead. I just got to.
Fucking absolutely annoying.
With funds already set aside for downtown improvement, he says right now they're not talking about changing bar closing hours. reporting live in downtown Orlando, Connor Hansen, Fox 30 News.
Okay, so they're not going to change the fucking bar closing hours because that's when the problems happen, right? Because that brings money, which brings tax money into the city. No. Better yet, we'll just trample on everybody's right and tell them you can't bring a gun. You can't have a weapon in this whole fucking area of public space. Give me a fucking break. These people, they ought to be run out. Man, when Rick says they need to be tarred and feathered, they really fucking do. Put backwards on a horse, the horse slapped in the ass, and that thing just runs until it dies. You know?
Save your feathers.
Sorry. These fucking people. Oh. And like you said, this is in a red state, supposed, but it's run by a liberal mayor. So it's a city. It's a piece of shit city, too.
Blunt man, he hasn't drank in a month and a week. Good job.
Excellent. Round of applause. That's good. Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. I'm going to do myself a little get on the wagon for a little bit, too, I think. I think I'm going to do a little dry out period and see how that goes. It's been a little while. So if that's what you want to do, man, then you should do it. And I support you in your choice to do it. What else we got?
Good job. Flecker said maybe Ron DeSantis can tell them to piss off.
I don't know, man.
New York? I agree. What the fuck is this? That's bullshit.
Yep. Oh, my eyeball. Sorry.
Bobby, we're just bitching about Orlando and them having a checkpoint because there was a shooting, and so now they think they need a checkpoint to check everybody for weapons, make sure they ain't got none. Heaven forbid you'd be able to protect yourself when some crazy fucker decides to go off.
Yeah. Yeah. Trust the government. They'll help you.
That's right.
Just like they did in Uvalde, just like they did everywhere else, just like they did on 9/11. Yeah.
Yep, they'll help you. Amazing. What was the other thing we were going to talk about? I think that was it.
Yeah, I think so. I did monkeypox. We had monkeypox. Nancy's plane going down. The Orlando thing.
Yep.
Raising taxes. Spending more money.
War. So I looked it up last month, and we only used 12 hours of live time on StreamYard. We still had another 8 hours. It was 12 something. So we still had almost 7 hours we had 7 and some hours of time that we could have used for lives. So at any point. So that was kind of nice to see that it was that big of a number.
Being a little more frugal is paying off. I like having a little bit of extra time. That's kind of cool. I know that we said, go ahead.
Well, especially, if we're wanting to do more, sporadic lives and shit in between, then that'll be huge. I mean, I don't think the videos count against it because those are just going straight to YouTube.
Correct.
Where this 20 hours comes from StreamYard. So.
Correct. Right. Yeah. I mean, I know we promised you guys that we would be adding more content, and we will when we get around to it because we have lives. Got to just turn into a new grandma at 25.
Yeah, 29.
20. What was that?
Don't lie to him. It's 29.
29. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was being a little, extra on that. So yeah, 29. She's a grandma again, and she's busy. I'm busy. I'm doing the plant stuff and other life things that you guys don't need to know about. So we will get some more material out, but when we can, excuse me.
Yeah, and I'm still trying to get back on my graves now that I think my foot is just about healed up, like to where I could be okay. I still walk a little light on it, so I'm probably going to give it another week, and then I'll be back out scrubbing graves. Hopefully, if I get a hold of somebody to let me do it.
Did you like that Vine that I sent you? Well, I didn't send you. I posted it on Facebook where it was, baby, lock the doors and turn the lights down low. Turn them on. I fucking broke my toe.
Oh, Marvin fucking laughed so hard. Oh, he thought that was the funniest shit. That was funny.
Yeah, I liked it. I immediately thought of you. The garden's going good, Bobby. I'm having some issues though. Maybe someone can help me with this now. Because mine is growing on a lanai within a screened-in porch, I have to do pollination myself. I've been able to figure out now on the squash, which is a female plant flower and which is the male plant flower, and how to take pollen from the male and put it in the female. But I can't seem to find male and female flowers. I can't identify the male and female flowers on my cucumbers, which is driving me fucking crazy because they all look the same. Now, the videos that I've watched, all of them have shown a little yellow flower, and behind it look like, instead of a stem on the flower, it almost looked like a little teeny cucumber, right? I have what look like stems and the flower. Doesn't look like a cucumber at all. And the inside of the flowers, I'm trying to see a difference because there's a definite difference in the squash flowers. The male squash flower has looks like a little boner in it, right? That has all the pollen on it. And the female thing has a moose knuckle. And it's a round thing, and it's split 4 ways, and you push in the center, and you can put a Q-tip in there when you take the pollen from the male and put it in there. So I see that, but I don't see the difference between the cucumber ones, and it's driving me crazy. I don't know if my plant is just growing all males or all females or what, but I can't find anything to do with it. So I think I might have to put it outside. I don't know.
Well, I was going to ask you, how come you don't have your plants outside? But wait, before you answer that, look what Fly Crew said.
Where?
It's posted on the screen.
I can't read that. It's too small.
It says yank his fucking plants.
Yank fucking plants?
Yank his fucking plants.
Oh,
because
yeah.
You were talking.
Yeah. I am. I'm doing their job. I am a sex education teacher for the plants. Okay. I'm telling them all that they can be whatever they want.
Yes, because
they can identify as a male flower or a female flower.
That's right, because you can't tell the fucking difference between them anyway.
That's right. That's right.
So everybody just fuck each other.
Blunt Man says yank. Maybe the cucumber flower isn't mature enough yet. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking too, right? But the plant, and it's in a homemade bamboo cage kind of thing. It's fucking 8 feet tall. So I mean, I don't know how much bigger the thing needs to get before it's considered mature. But that's a possibility, because it did take a while for the squash plant to finally grow female flowers, because it was just growing male flowers for the longest time. So that's a possibility. And the reason I don't have them out, Gigi, is the insects down here are so fucking crazy that I think, and I have of course squirrels, and I have rabbits, and I have some other things that wander through the yard, opossums and stuff. I don't have a fenced in area that's going to handle that yet. And if I put them just outside, either the animals are going to get them or the bugs are going to get them. And I'm trying to understand how to grow these plants and what to do with the plants versus put them outside, let the bees do the work, and I'm not doing anything. So I'm trying to learn. That's why the only reason I haven't put them outside yet.
Oh, maybe it might be easier to go catch a breeze and bring them in on the porch.
And what?
Bring them in on the porch so they can.
That's what I would. Something that's crazy. That's what I was thinking. I was like, going to have to grab some bees from outside and just get them in there.
Hey,
and
dude,
see what happens.
when Sean was little, he was about 5 years old. And you know those M&M, they're long, skinny containers that M&Ms used to come in, and they just had a flip-up lid.
Mm-hmm.
They were round, and they were about this long. Okay. Sean had those, and he was out by my mom's sunflowers, and he was catching bees in one of those containers. And he had that fucking thing full of bees. By the time I realized what he was doing, I come around the corner and went, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Catching bees, Mom, look."
No kidding.
And that fucker was full of bees.
Nice.
Amazing. But
I might have to go buy some M&Ms.
Anybody else would have gotten stung, but not
Right.
Sean.
Wow. That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Yeah, except I ain't getting that fucking close to him. No. Get me
bees are pretty docile, man. They take a lot to get you to sting you.
I'd get a net. I'd just get a net, take one swipe through by where you see a bunch of bees and grab a few of them and take them in and fling them into the porch and say, "There you go.
I know.
Have fun on these plants."
Should call a beekeeper guy and say, "Hey man, throw a box in my lanai."
No doubt. Can I borrow your bees? Can you whore out your bees, please?
They do that, for regular big gardens. They do. You can call them and say, "Hey man, bring your bees by," and they'll do it because I think they do it for free because the bees don't have to travel far to get the pollen to make the honey, which the bee guy gets, and the gardener guy gets pollinated plants. So it's a win-win. So, but I don't have enough plants for him to bother bringing a box. It's like, hey man, send me like 6 of them, and they'll be dead in a week.
Nah.
Well, they got nowhere to go. They got to go back to the hive, and they don't have one. So,
well,
I don't know what you do with bees, and then I don't have a hotel.
Well, maybe he just brings like a little box with the queen bee and all of and 2 of her buddies, and then the queen bee stays in there doing her thing, waiting for them to come on back and they do their thing, and then he comes back and gets them all. And
yeah, that will work. Once I get the big garden up and running, yeah, then I probably will. I'll probably wind up getting my own bee thing, but I don't do the honey. I could care. That's a lot of fucking work, man. The honey stuff. Mm-hmm. I've seen a bunch of videos on that, and you got to leave a certain amount for them to overwinter and blah, 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 blah. Fuck that.
Bobby said honeybees and bumblebees are okay, but hornets and wasps can fuck off.
Yes.
I'm with you on that.
Exactly. Especially yellow jackets in your bush.
And they don't sting. They fucking bite. I swear. They take hunks.
They do both. They do both. They have stingers and they can continue sting. They're not like a bee that one time and they die. They continue to sting and bite. Fuck them.
So Bobby said, for cucumbers, you need to look for the female flowers that have a fruit base.
Yes.
Then take a male flower and pollinate it manually.
Yes. That's what I can't find a female flower that has the base.
Like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, like right. That. What kind of?
Faster.
Well, I'm just thinking about what the female, hers ain't a hole.
Yeah, well, if it's anything like the squash flower, they really do, because the squash flower has
more like this.
Yeah, kind of. No, it has I don't know, man. It looks like a circle, right? This round button. It's got a button, and if you touch it in the middle, it splits open 4 ways. It's got like an X in it. And if you split it, it pushes open, and that's where you have to get the pollen into. So in other words,
she's talented.
Yes, very much.
She got 4 open.
Well, it's got some graboids in there. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
Fly crew. He can't find the female flower.
Very funny. I don't know whether I got males or females. I don't know. I can't tell the difference.
The LGBTQ, they have problems with that too.
Yes.
So you can't tell the difference.
Wow, we're way down in the chat here.
From gross to scary to bug sex, we cover it all. Fuck yeah. We are.
That's right.
I mean, we are better than the jack of all trades.
Yep. Any of you guys want to come on the show?
Steve's here. Hi, Steve.
Hey, Steve.
I want to be somebody. Be somebody, yeah. Yo.
Hey, Blackie Lawless, Wasp. I wanna be somebody too. Right, Wasp? Isn't that the song?
Pew Pew got balls. Pew Pew, yeah, Pew Pew. He's taking a little break.
Poor Yankee, he caught what Rick's tree has. What does Rick's tree have? What did I catch? What did I catch?
Oh, does Rick's tree not know whether it's
it's
balls or
confused.
He wants to be somebody. Oh, okay. Got it. All right. Well, you know what?
I know.
It's an hour and 36 minutes into it, and if you think that I won't fucking set this bitch down,
land the plane, baby,
and walk away from her right fucking now, guess what?
Land the plane.
I'm ready to land this bitch.
Works for me. I'm tired. It's been a long day, guys. And I'm sorry we didn't have a lot to talk about tonight, and you guys didn't want to come on too much. So yeah, man, I'm good with that.
Bobby,
you want to do that, Gigi? You want to shut her down?
Yep, Bobby said boo.
Oh, boo.
Rick's tree is sexually confused. Well,
it is what it is.
I think Rick was getting he was sexting, I think, when there towards the end of the live on Saturday. His face lit up like nobody's business. And
I think he's got a little Chiquita.
I think so, and I think that's how come he didn't show up last Saturday night.
Yeah.
Showed up on Sunday because he had that freshly fucked look come Sunday. Yes, he did.
Yep. You can't say his hair had a fuck knot in it because he doesn't have enough.
No, but he had that freshly fucked look.
There you go.
It's like that. There's something about it. It's like a glow.
He shaved his mustache too. I wonder if he gave her stubble burn.
No doubt.
So he had to get rid of it.
Yeah. So he could finish it off right. Good boy.
So.
That's a good man.
Eating that jelly donut.
Yes.
Hi, Sherry. Yes, he really did. I totally thought that. Yep. Night, cool peeps.
You guys are the best. Mishka, thank you for coming, honey.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Sorry it was a little lower energy tonight, guys, but we're entitled to have one of those every now and then, right?
Well, and we talked about a lot of things. We even talked about sex. Fuck, you can't get much better than that.
I'm being confused.
Cannabis plants are either male or female. Never confuse them with weed plants. That's right, because we fucking know. Oh, you talking about plants. Bobby, what did Bobby say up there? I missed that. It was a great live, though, covering all these topics. It's what draws us. You never know where it's going to go. That's right. Hell, we don't know where it's going to go.
That's true. But we're glad you guys came. As always, it's a Tuesday night, and nobody's doing a lot of things usually on Tuesday, so it's always awesome when you guys show up.
And Bobby said, all right, all together now, say fuck as we sign out.
All right, then.
All for Rick.
5, right?
Yep.
4, 3, 2, 1. Fuck!